Hello, and welcome to another episode of the WhizzbangBAM podcast. I'm your host, Brad Goodall. Today I have a dynamic duo with strict rules on what they can and cannot talk about. I'm just kidding. Today's episode is definitely sponsored by Huntington Music and Arts Festival. Shout out Ian Thornton. What's up, dudes? We got one guy here, musician, graphic artist. We got one guy here, promoter, but I'm not allowed to call you a promoter. Tell me why I'm not allowed to call you a promoter.
It's a little dirty.
It's a dirty. That's a dirty term in your business.
I think it's cleaner than talent buyer, but talent buyer's a little dirty too.
What's wrong with talent buyer? I thought that's what they use in like the formal booking.
Yeah,
that's
totally.
the formal booking term is talent buyer.
Yeah,
but you're what? What's the term you told me?
I'm not buying anyone. Yeah, band ambassador.
Band ambassador. Now that is formal.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it sound like people are showing up and there's like red carpet and there's like a lot of ornate stuff and you're housing bands in some kind of like embassy.
That's how it should be.
Okay.
I feel like it makes you sound like you're on both sides. I try to be on both sides. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you be on both sides?
So
how does that work? I phrased that question wrong, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, that everyone's having fun and making money and getting taken care of.
Right.
On both sides.
So when a band says, if there's not a fruit tray, we're not playing the show, you have to hire someone to go get a fruit tray.
Yeah.
Get them a pizza. Okay, you got to make it all better. All right, I don't want to leave Heath on the out. I know he's not a band ambassador, but tell me about what you're up to right now. What's going on with Massing, your band? What's going on elsewhere?
My band is currently...
Yeah. Is it okay? Is it done and you're just waiting to release it, or are you still working on it?
The second one.
It's the second one?
It's the second one.
What do you have left to do on the EP? It's coming out any day now, isn't it?
It's coming out on August 20th.
Oh, okay. You got a little time.
We got some time for sure. The deadline puts a little fire under your tail, you know what I mean?
Sure does.
And I'm not going to not let it get done.
Okay.
So deadline's fine. The deadline could be tomorrow. It would be done.
What you should do is do like me. Don't give yourself a deadline and just spend like half a decade on one project. I'm just kidding. It wasn't really that long. I'm just kidding. Don't do that because it will make you a crazy person. But that's great. What's how many songs on an EP? Tell me what an EP is like. What, less than 6?
I was gonna say we've got 5 or 6 right now.
Ooh, you don't even have the finished. You don't even know if some songs are gonna get cut. That's juicy.
I think it was 5, and then we came up with like a little intro.
Word. You got to do that
kind of thing. Yeah.
I heard a story about. I think it was Kendrick Lamar was still like adding little bits to a verse in the mastering studio. So you're not done until it's mastered, baby.
Yeah.
You can take your time with it. You'll be okay. I'm proud of you, Heath.
I'm proud of you.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited to hear it. I think I played on one of those songs, didn't I?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Whoo! Tried to just toot my own horn there, and you shoved a muzzle in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
No, Brad, you played on a song.
I played on one of those songs. It's a really good song. I loved it.
I think it's a pretty good song.
I can't wait to hear it. I think you got a music video in the works for it too, don't you?
We haven't. When does this episode come out?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I haven't discussed anything about this with Rob.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a music
Who's
video
Rob?
coming out.
We don't know who. The audience won't know who Rob is.
Rob is my partner in crime. That's not Tyler at the moment.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and say the song's called Daisies.
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
We're getting hot. This is an exclusive on the podcast
This is pretty
today.
exclusive stuff going on right now.
Wow.
I don't know when this episode's airing, but I trust that it's fine to dish out the deets.
Okay.
That's the single.
That's all very exciting, and I am very proud of you. I'm excited to hear Daisies and what I did to it. All fully mixed. I'm just being an asshole now. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to our sponsor today, Huntington Music and Arts Festival. What's the sketch? Where are we at on that? At this very moment. What is today? July 9th?
Where are we at on that?
8th?
I would say like 80%.
80% lineup?
Yeah.
Dude, booking a festival, that's got to be so much work.
No, it's pretty easy.
That's a lie.
That's
you
why
guys are lying to me. You guys came into my kitchen, and now you're lying to me.
It's like another job.
How hard a work is booking a festival? You can be realistic. Be honest. Give me the honest stuff.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Of course.
But it's also a lot of
emailing.
but it's
Love
also
it.
a lot of going out for lunch, having a good time.
How do you book a festival going out to lunch having a good time? Tell me about that. I want your job.
You call up Kibi on the phone and you say, we need to get the festival done soon. And he's like, let's go get lunch.
Kibi's assisting you guys. Yeah. Kibi, speak on Kibi a little bit. He's co-booker of this festival, Huntington Music and Arts Festival? Co-booker? Doing some of the work?
I like to think that the team of boys behind HMAF is like a Russian nesting doll.
Okay.
And so you got like Ian, and then you open them up, and you got Kibi, and then you open them up, and I guess we're probably there, hand in hand,
holding hands,
painted on
at
that
lunch,
third Russian doll.
At lunch.
Booking a festival.
Yeah.
You guys are eating burritos, talking about TikTok. You guys aren't getting any work done. You got a lot of followers on TikTok, bro.
We don't have to talk about
Proud
that.
of you.
That bleeds. I'm going to bleed that right back to our sponsor, Huntington Music and Arts Festival.
Follow us on TikTok.
Let's talk about. Come on, we can talk about TikTok briefly.
You can talk about TikTok in general. I don't want to talk about my TikTok because
that's fine. That's a little too personal. But like, you like TikTok, yeah?
I like TikTok. It's a good place to spend time.
It's actually that's the most enveloping app of all time.
It's crazy.
When you log on to TikTok, say goodbye to 8 hours. 4-hour chunks. You'll get up and go to the restroom after 4 hours and be like, whoa, and your eyes will be all glossed over.
Sometimes I'll be in the restroom for 8 hours.
Yeah, watching TikToks.
Yeah.
After your this is easily the mess. We talked about this podcast being messy. This is super messy. Also, a lot of inside baseball, but that's okay. We have a sponsor today. I won't rename. We'll hit the sponsor again at the end. So when is the festival? When is Huntington Music and Arts Festival?
September 4th.
September 4th,
that is
2021.
That is the last day of the festival.
But
that's the last day of the festival is the concert, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
The big
which starts at what, like noon usually?
Noonish.
So Monday you got movies.
Great.
The movie challenge.
The 72-hour film challenge screen.
Okay, I've been involved in a couple of those. You have to make a movie in 3 days. It has to be from scratch.
Yep.
That's Monday. You have to make a movie.
You get like a prompt, I think. You
get a prompt and you have to make a short film. Yeah. That's super fun. I've done a couple of those.
And we got marquee theaters again for that. So that's always nice to see it in the theater.
Oh, they're going to play on a theater?
Yeah.
The one I made, they just pulled up like a whiteboard, I think. They like wipe a math equation off and then they played the film I was in. It wasn't as proper as that.
Yeah, it's evolved a little bit every year.
That's cool.
But the 72-hour film challenge is easily one of my favorite parts of that whole week.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's Tuesday?
That's art.
Art on the edge.
Yeah. Like
up at the museum.
Physical art. Perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps.
So some information there that I'm not privy to. That's okay.
We gotta have some restraint here, Brad.
I know. I'm really well. We don't know when it'll air exactly, so I don't know.
Yeah.
This might be. I can't guard all of my questions based on your timeline. You got to give it my way at least a little bit.
Nothing to do with the timeline. It's about keeping the tricks up the sleeve.
Okay, I got you. The element of surprise is something you both got going for you, hand in hand at lunch. I got it. I want to talk a little bit about, we don't have to get into specifics, but Tyler, I know you've been involved in a very influential, important rebrand. How has that gone for you? And I know it's very exciting for everybody with the Once Was V Club's transformation. Do you have any idea of, just tell me a little bit about that process under any kind of umbrella you want. You don't have to get super specific.
Sure. Well, I would even dare to say that the pandemic essentially killed the V Club.
Yeah. Like it did so many clubs, by the way.
Right.
So that has to be noted. I mean, some clubs that had been around like 40 years in New York City, Los Angeles, had to close the doors because of that.
Yeah. I mean, no shows, no help. No, we had a really successful GoFundMe. I don't want to say no help.
Yeah.
But that was supposed to last like 4 months. Not
as long as it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's really a tragic thing that happened to so many businesses and so many clubs. That's for sure. I mean, I've been trying to book some shows in the fall just under the solo thing, and like, there's definitely been some emails I've looked up, and it's like, yeah, that place is permanently closed. You're never gonna go play that place ever again.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
So, V Club now renamed The Loud. That is all public domain information at this point, right? Okay, yeah, we all know that now. Is there any timeline on when shows begin? I think that stuff's already been announced, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
July 23rd is the first show with John
Awesome.
Miller,
That's
Goodall, and Darren Hackward.
They're bringing that all back. Those are all Ian's bands, by the way. Those are all Whizzbang artists.
I don't think Good Wolf is.
Good Wolf is not a Whizzbang artist. Excuse me. Me and Ian Thornton are going to have a conversation after this podcast for sure. Can you tell me any details about what has been changed in the club? Like, what's the move there? Has anything of note been changed?
I don't want to give away too much.
Okay, well, I feel bad now. You don't have to answer
That's
that.
all right. We got a new sound system,
Wow.
which is always
incredible.
nice.
Great.
Yeah. And we've always had the analog board.
Okay.
And analog everything else. So
Sure.
it will probably sound cleaner and easier.
It's going to be a lot cleaner because those digital boards, you can save state.
Yeah.
And then when you come back a year later, you can be like, we were here last July. Can you just pull up our settings and we can start from there? Those digital boards are no joke.
Oh, yeah.
They're
They
real
asked
good.
that before this year, and Sam was like, "Yeah, hold on,
Mhm.
let me
Yeah, he had to use his mental
let me
hard drive.
wrinkle my brain for a minute and remember 3 years ago."
Yeah.
New walls.
New walls?
Floors. Actually, it's old walls, but the walls were taken down, so it's brick.
New to everybody else.
New floors.
Man, that's
New
exciting.
bar.
I can't wait to play. I don't know when Ona's going to do a show at the Loud. I don't know when I think we got a Christmas thing potentially. I'm just giving away so much information
Yeah,
today that
we'll
we're not
let
supposed
you
to
know.
talk about. This will never air.
We're gonna have to censor
On
this.
that one.
That's no, but that's not anything
your
new.
rider?
We always play a Christmas show at what was the V Club, now the Loud. So that's not a problem. I can talk about that. I can't wait to do that show. That's always the best. Do you remember the show we did at what was the V Club, now the Loud, where the AC broke? It was the hottest show I ever played, hotter than this kitchen we're in right now, and it was the best show we ever played.
Yeah.
Because we were all in it together with this immense, inescapable heat. It was incredible.
That show had to have been illegal.
It had to have been.
That
So
show was-
many health codes had to have been.
It's gone. It's a different thing now. We can incriminate the V Club.
Oh my gosh! Just a disclaimer. We're just chatting about. It's fine.
We're just having a
like
good
all this
time.
stuff is great.
Yeah.
The club has never been better. Huntington, West Virginia's music scene has never been better. Everything is like killing. It's gonna be fantastic. This is just us ruminating on what was.
Yeah, we'll
and
clean
having
this
a
all
laugh.
up in post. It'll be like a 5-minute episode.
For sure. We should actually get on that now. We're going to go to post. Thank you for stopping by. Heath Holley and Tyler Cooper. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.